The Ministry of Health has urged people to take precautions as many prepare to travel for the long weekend. Video, Dean Purcell, Jed Bradley and Michael Craig at Getty. The Ministry of Health has urged people to take precautions as many prepare to travel for the long weekend. Video, Dean Purcell, Jed Bradley and Michael Craig at Getty. A flight from Great Barrier to Auckland is the latest high-risk exposure site to be added to the locations of interest, sparking concerns with locals over low vaccination rates at the outer Hauraki Gulf island. People who were on the flight on Saturday, January 29th between 5 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. have been asked to self-isolate, get tested immediately and then again after day 5. Great Barrier Island has one of Auckland's lowest vaccination rates at 82% of eligible adults double-dosed, compared with the national average of 95%. Great Barrier Local Board Deputy Chairperson Luke Coles said some local residents on the island had become complacent because there was yet to be a case there. No one knows anyone who has really been affected by it because we are so isolated and it hasn't got there, and as a consequence people have taken it a little bit less seriously, Coles said. However, he said that could all change if Great Barrier Island is exposed. Coles, who was about to depart the island to go to a wedding in Hawke's Bay, said, "It sounds like I'm getting out at the right time. It's a community of people who have tried to get away from the system, so by the very nature of the community, it's not surprising that vaccinations rates are a little bit lower than other regions," he said. Coles said there had been plenty of initiatives on the island to try to boost vaccination rates, and health staff had been super proactive in calling people and talking to them about it. "I do find in our community people tend to stand side by side on this. We are all friends. Everyone hangs out, vaccinated and non-vaccinated," Coles said. "There is a tendency in society nowadays to be affected by our echo chambers with social media, and we are not as affected by that because we are such a small community that everyone gets to voice their opinions." However, he also said, the people who are not vaccinated are becoming increasingly alarmed at legislation and mandates. The most recent one being not being able to get a driver's license if you are not vaccinated. A Great Barrier local, who didn't want to be named, said people moved to the island to get away from bureaucracy and state involvement in their lives. So when you consider the type of people it attracts, Barrier's vaccination rate is actually remarkably high, even by world standards. More flights have been named as locations of interest at 5 p.m. Jetstar Flight 252 Wellington to Auckland on Saturday, January 29th at 7:59 a.m. and NZ 5082 from Nelson to Auckland on Thursday, January 27th at 4:50 p.m. People at Central Bakery in Mungia on Friday, January 28th between 2 p.m. and 2:15 p.m. are also considered close contacts. 3 other flights, NZ 0535 Auckland to Christchurch, also on Saturday, January 29th at 11 a.m, JQ 237 Auckland to Christchurch on Monday, January 24th at 4 p.m, and NZ 8274 Auckland to Kerikeri on Saturday, January 22nd at 11 a.m. are also on the Ministry's 3 p.m. update. Also a location of interest is the Good Eastern Tap House in Rotorua between 5:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on Friday, January 28th. Earlier today, people who visited the Holy Cross Catholic Church in Papadoedo on Sunday, January 30th, between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. have been also listed as close contacts of a positive case. The advice from health officials is to self-isolate, get tested and then again on day 5 after potential exposure. Earlier, 2 Auckland gyms, a barber and a bus route were added to the growing list. These sites are 0-2-100 Fitness Flatbush, Monday, January 31st, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. 0-2-100 Fitness Flatbush, Cardio Room, Sunday, January 30th, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Bus 32 Jordan Road Mungia to Thuhu Station, Thursday, January 27th, 1:15 p.m. to 1:40 p.m. Cutting Club New Lynn, Thursday, January 27th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m, Saturday, January 29th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m, and Sunday, January 30th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Gym Zero Cardio Room Flatbush, Saturday, January 29th, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. The health advice is the same for all 5 locations: self-isolate, test immediately and again on day 5 after potential exposure. Last night the latest exposure site to be added to the list was another Air New Zealand flight. Passengers seated from rows 1 to 4 on flight JQ 259 from Auckland to Wellington on Tuesday, February 1st, between 10:30 a.m. and 11:31 a.m. are considered close contacts of a positive COVID case. These people were asked to self-isolate, get a test and then again on day 5 after potential exposure. Earlier, the Hawke's Bay Polo Club was listed as a location of interest. A person or persons with the virus were at the club from 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday, January 26th, to 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, January 30th. Others there during these times need to self-monitor for symptoms for 10 days. If symptoms develop, get a test and stay at home until you get a negative test result, the Ministry of Health said. In the Ministry's 2 p.m. update, it notified that all visitors to the Papadoedo Centennial Pool and Leisure Centre on Saturday, January 29th, between 11:30 a.m. and 12:45 p.m. needed to also self-monitor for symptoms. In the 3 p.m. update, the children's pool at this complex became a high-risk exposure site and people swimming in this pool at the same specified times need to self-isolate immediately, get tested and then again on day 5 after potential exposure.